Alright guys, Hero Comics here, coming to you from my attic again. Thankfully, the cool thing is, my mom and my brother have gone to work. So I'm here with only the cats, but the problem is, recycling bin, what's in here? Oh, these things. Okay. Bye guys, you're great. Empty recycling bin. Yeah, I got them backed up, copied on my backup hard drive, so they're cool. Got safe space on this computer, on this hard drive here. This is SSD. But yeah, it's an SSD, but still I need all the space I can get. So there you go. Let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off my new character I'm working on for Mugen. After working on Cuphead, I wanted to do my original character, or OC, from that I made from Cuphead, and so I'm going to show her off. Where in the world, or some of them at least? We need to go to Documents, I believe, and type in Shar sprite sheet. There you go. The Shar sprite sheet. Shar, my character. There's the tough girl. Used to be have a wine bottle for a head, but then her family was attacked by literal ugly mugs, guys with mugs for their heads, and she got broken. Her head got broken, so she has to. She's basically going to go and get revenge for that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But no, I don't want that. I want it to open on that. I want it to be like this. Shar sprite sheet. So it doesn't work that way. Okay, so what I need to do is look for it. I need to go down to SH. Got Starco. Got a bunch of different things in here. Yeah, a few different things going on here. S. Secret Shar sprite sheet. Open with GIMP. Open with GIMP. Edit with GIMP. Gotta wait for GIMP to open. So yeah, it's been a rainy couple of days for the last few days, but thankfully it's not as rainy right now. It's a bit sunnier. It's still cloudy, but it's a bit sunnier than it was. Things are getting better. Hi, my brother was dealing with some stuff, but he's doing better. And I'm liking that. He said happy birthday to my dad yesterday. It's just it's a little tough to get to him because he's in Texas and he has a little plot of land, a little farm that he's vegetable farm he's working in. And apparently he has horses, so it was very interesting to see him showing off his stuff, So it was nice. It was a nice show. So it was nice to see that, that things we're smoothing things over, hanging out, able to get along. It's really cool. So yeah, okay, we got that going. We switched from that brush that that changes the way the color looks to this brush here. I go over to Shar Sandwalk and open with GIMP. Let's see, where's this? Oh no, it's already a GIMP file. It's already set to that. So there's Shar right there, looking good, standing there, all ticked off and angry and ready to punch somebody. So let's go here. I click on eyedropper tool. I click on that, make it the gray color, the right gray color. That I got from an older Mugen character this time. Made sure that I do it the right way this time. Yeah, I guess so. Get here. Then I go to magnify, zoom in a bunch. Yeah, what was it? We got Shar, stand walk, and Shar jump, I believe. Did we finish Shar jump? That's the issue with this. I gotta make sure I finished Shar jump. So get down to where she is. Starco. Yeah, I like it. Things are getting better. We're getting to things are finally starting to roll in. And start Starco. Look at that going. Open. Yeah, she looks good. She's jumping. She's jumping in there. X, thank you. Okay, so that's ready. Let's get on to the next one. Her block. So Shar basically has kind of a barroom brawler type of style. She's very good with her hands. So her kicking is definitely not the best kicking ever, but it's definitely designed to be like I knock you on the ground, then I kick you. Basically, that's the issue. I'm not going to go with my hands. With the one, give you the old, with the old 1-2, and then 1-2 punches. And then, I kick you while you're down, basically. That gets you away from me. I can go on, get out of here. Go on to the next challenger or whatever. Edit, copy, file, new. Now, let's see here. Got the toolbox there. That is size 121. showing off how to each individual step, just like last time. 1, 2, 1, and size 1, 2, 1 by 186, 186, and use a hyper cam because it's cool for that. It's really cool because you can go as long as you need to go. Paste, I can go as long as I need to go. It doesn't have to be a high frame rate. It does not have to be a high frame rate for stuff like this. This is mostly still images. My mouse is moving, but that's about it. And I can just do that stuff. We need this here. We need to make this way bigger. Give me bigger than that. That'll work. We got the edges here. Get these edges real good. Oh crap! Okay. So yeah, hanging out. How about time? Oh my God, her shards. A new pencil. Make it smaller. There you go. Gotta make it smaller. She basically, so, my opinion is kind of sounds like Mandy a bit. Mandy from Billy and Mandy. So I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. Take this. I get you for that stuff. I can eat mugs, So yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue on here. Yeah, she's drawn interestingly. I gotta worry about making more characters like that. No, zoom in, not out. In. So now I have to do it this way. I gotta get in here. I gotta click on this, make this way smaller. I think how about 5? Like square here, and then I can just go real nice and close here. And just get in there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm watching. I saw a few things over the past few days. That was like Joker. I finally saw Joker. Yeah, and a new pencil. And that movie was in ways more effed up than of course I was thinking, I was going to be effed up because it's Joker. It was way more effed up than I thought it was. It was really good. And in ways, it was way more effed up than I thought it was. In other ways, it was actually, you actually cared for Arthur. That's his name in the that is his name in the movie, Arthur Curry. And it's like, okay. There's parts where it's just like, oh my gosh, good things are happening to him. Good wind there. Good things are happening to him. This is great. It's wonderful to see that. And then it's like, oh, these bad things happen, and it's just devastating for him, and just like, oh man, there's stuff in there that I'm looking at, like I see it there, and I'm like, okay, that's not good. It's like, okay, no, see. There's certain things where it's like these guys are beating him up in one scene, and I'm like, okay, yeah. It was like, okay, and he has a gun, and he shoots that gun at these guys. I'm like, okay, and he hits the first guy. They're beating him up. And he hits that guy, shoots that guy. I'm like, okay, I can understand him shooting that guy because he's beating him up. He's fighting. He's basically they're stomping him into the ground. His life or death situation. He's self-defense, and he shoots the other guy who's like surprised. Basically, while he's surprised that his friend has been shot. So it's like you can say that's self-defense too, because he's like right there with him, stomping on Joker with him. But then it's like the other guy. There's the third guy. He starts running away from Joker. And is like running away from this dude, and the dude shoots him in the leg as he's running, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, you that I can't say is self-defense. I can say that's you're freaking out, shooting at everything, shooting at anyone who's trying to hurt you. So yeah, okay, the matter's settled. He's running away. You're in the clear. They're not gonna mess with you. No more. But he hunts this but then he goes too far because then he's going too far. Because it's like he's hunting this dude. He sees the dude get off the train and try to climb the stairs to get away from him, and he shoots him in the back. And I'm like, walks up there and just shoots the dude in the back. I'm like, okay, yeah, we can't say that's self-defense. You can't say that because the dude's trying to get away from you. He's running away from you. So I'm like, yeah, that was horrible. That was like too far. He's basically this dude makes the wrong decisions. Bad stuff happens to him, yes, and that's terrible. But he makes the wrong decisions. He goes the wrong way. That's I think that's what they were trying to do in the movie. Show this dude doing the wrong stuff, and it's like, yeah, you know. And then there's that one. There's ones that the most, in my opinion, the scene that was just like really not cool at all. I didn't like it. Was his mom died. Did she have to die like this? Did she really have to die like that? Couldn't she have, just died instead of having to go to the hospital? Couldn't she have just died? And it's been like, oh no, she's dead. Now there's nothing. I have nothing left. And then it's like, he finds out that there was like all kinds of lies and intrigue involved in his life and stuff, and then it's like, oh my gosh, what the heck was she doing? What was she keeping from me? This, that, and the other stuff. That would have made more sense. But yeah, they decided to do this other stuff where it's just like, okay, yeah, she's dead now. She clings to life. Oh, no, she's been murdered. I'm like, what? What? Come on. Then it's like, after that, he goes off. Like he finds there was like a dude who, the dude who gave him the gun, right? Gave him the gun, which basically giving him the gun, all right, was not good. It was an attempt. It was right after he was beat up the first time, all right. So you see that he's been beat up, by some punks. And this dude's like, hey man, here, take this gun. Gives him this revolver, and he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to have a gun at this job. And he's like, oh no, because he's supposed to be a clown, just supposed to hang out with children. No party clowns supposed to hang out with children, so it's like he's not supposed to have a gun. So he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to have a gun. He's like, oh yeah, He's like, oh no, man, listen, yeah, stuff's crazy out there, man. Need a. Okay, so apparently this leg is a bit shorter than that one. That kind of sucks. I have to work on that. Man, I'm still, yeah, I definitely have to work on my art style, but that's okay. It's learning, you learn how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I can easily use my cut and paste tool here, my little square tool here, and just like edit, copy, file, and edit, paste, right? Then move this down here a little bit, there you go, right there. And now our leg's a little bit longer. Edit, undo select, or I said undo, edit, undo, anchor floating section, and move it up a little bit. There you go. Click. Yeah, that works better. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so there you go, right there. Then I can go back to this. Anyway, so the home dude is like, just, he's like, well, man, he takes the gun, he takes the gun because he's like, yeah, okay, I can understand, this is, this dude's right. I got beat up, by these losers because, and I didn't have any way to protect myself. So he takes the gun, and then he shoots at those guys and stuff like that. But that stuff was bad, but the thing that lost him his job was that he took the gun with him to a children's hospital, and while he was doing his performance, playing around with his performance, he drops that gun out. The gun falls out of his pants. And he's like, and he's like, shh. Well, then he's called in the office and told, I'm gonna ask, well, why'd you bring that gun, So he's like, man, I can't do this no more. You're fired. First you lose that sign. Of course, the sign was taken by the losers, by those losers that beat him up the first time. And then this happens. I'm like, no, I gotta fire you. So he's ticked off at that dude, the big dude who gave him the gun. The big dude who gave him the gun and the little dude come over after they hear that his mother died. And basically at this point you see him wearing white face paint. And I'm like, oh shoot, he's pretty Joker at this point. Out of all the crazy stuff that's happened to him, he's pretty Joker at this point. And then he's like, yeah, he's like hanging out. You see him lock that top lock, and I'm like, oh shoot. Edit, undo pencil, and you see him like grab some scissors, a pair of scissors, undo pencil, and I'm like, oh no, Look at this. Unpistol. And I'm like, unpistol again. And I'm like, this guy, like, what's gonna happen? Oh, that's so mad gonna happen. And he's like, they're like, yeah, man, I heard about your mom. Sorry about that. They're like, sorry to hear that, man. He's like, oh, it's okay. No, I'm gonna. It's okay. I'll make it through. I'll get through it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'll get over it. He's like, yeah. Well, we brought you a little something. And he had like a bottle of wine. The little guy that was with him had a bottle of wine, and he's like, all right. And he's like, yeah, well, he's like, yeah. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh well, I gotta get out of here. He's like, oh no, no, not yet. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, then like he stabs that dude, stabs the big dude. With he stabs that big dude till he dies. I'm like, oh shit. I didn't even look at that part because like you can tell what's going on. Because it's one of those things where it's like when he's like like, stab. I was like, oh yeah, like no, I didn't even look at that. I can tell what's going on there. And then like big dude's dead, little dude's freaking out. Because of course he should be, because that dude, he just saw someone get killed right in front of him, and he's like, and he's like, and then you see the Joker, like, see the Joker half, just basically half his face is covered in the big dude's blood, and he's like, well, hey man, hey. He's like, I was like, hey man, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm like, and the issue with me is like, really, you're not going to, you're not, you just murdered someone, you just horribly murdered someone, dude, get your boobs, yeah, you go, So I'm like, you just horribly murdered somebody, okay? Yeah, that's I don't know about that. I don't know if I can trust you, man, with that, And it's like oh, come on, Dad, come on. It's like, please, can you let me go, please? Just let me go. And he's like, okay, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. I'm like, oh, shit. We gotta twist. We gotta do a little rotating here. That's the rotate tool. There's a rotate tool. I click on this part of the girl's boobs and rotate a little bit. The other way. The way. There we go. Rotate. There you go. Look a little bit better. Get that line on the boob line. Yeah, that is the boob line. Looking like it's supposed to. Okay, maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. No, the other way. There we go. Rotate. Yeah. Looking better. Yes, she has boobs. Yeah, she's definitely, obviously female. So he goes, okay, no, we're done. We're done. Rotate's fine. Select. No, not select. Anchor. Okay, there you go. Anchor. What? Yeah. What are we continuing on? He's like, basically, he's like, okay, go ahead, get out of here, and then the dude's like tries to leave, but he tries to open the door, but the top lock's locked, he can't reach it, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, man, come on, you're toying with this dude, you're just toying with him, it's like, it was just a terrible scene, because it's just like, oh my gosh, and I'm looking like, how's this going to end? I was like, man, how is this going to end? How's this going to end, man? This is not, because basically if it's like a different situation where they're just hanging out and the dude, they're basically both jerks to him. I think I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. If the dude's like, we're both jerks to him, right? And then they both try to leave, and the little guy tries to leave, and he can't reach the top lock. That would be funny, because it'd be like, that's what you get. You're being a jerk to him, and you can't reach the top lock. This situation is like, he just violently murdered someone, and obviously you're probably next. And he's like, oh, go ahead and go. He's like, I can't reach the lock. I can't reach it. He's like, oh, all right. Comes over there. I'm like, oh, shoot, here we go. And then he's like, grabs the dude, kisses him on the forehead, and is like, you were the only person that was ever nice to me. Unlocks that lock, and he opens the door. He's like, yeah, go on, get out of here. I was like, the guy runs away, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, that's good that he didn't kill him. The problem is, of course, now, you have a witness. I was going to say, yeah, he murdered someone, like, he killed Jimmy, So I'm like, wow, that was rough. And that to me was like the darkest, one of the darkest parts that made sense. There was a dark part that made no sense. His mom getting killed, that made no sense. The way his mom was killed, it was killed, died, was made no sense to me. So I'm just looking at it like, did that really have to happen? Did that really have to happen? But this, I'm like, yeah, that did not have to happen? No, but I can understand why this dude who's supposed to become Joker, supposed to be making the wrong, is making the wrong choices, makes that choice, does that horrible thing, does that, I can understand that. No, that's the issue. So then he's like, goes on that show. He really legitimately, yeah, there's like illusionary, some illusion stuff happening, and some illusionary things happening, and it's like looking at him like, hey, but he got a call from. So if that's just all in his mind, you find out some stuff it's all in his mind. I'm looking at that like, really? It's all in his mind? You're like, whoa, no, that was crazy. And then it's like, but then he gets a call from the Murray Show, which is basically like the Tonight Show, was, and basically he's like, oh my gosh, this is the show he's been wanting to be on for forever, ever since he was a little kid, he wanted to be on the Murray Show, and he did a comedy routine, and he was like, oh yeah, and you basically see his comedy routine. And the issue is the comedy routine he didn't do so well because when he gets nervous, he laughs uncontrollably. All right, so I need to get this going here. Where he is? Oh yeah, change. Oh yeah. Now all we need to do is fill in these lines. I'm still learning some stuff, and I learned that you can fill in the lines. When you take out, you basically lose the black lines. You can take them, you bring them back again. What you need to do is you go to the black color scheme. You go in here and you can fill in these lines here. So there's a line here I can fill in here. I'll just go one square at a time with that. There we go. Got it. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll fix that. Also her foot here. Get her foot. No, not there. Like there. Yeah. Because if I make a mistake, I can fix it later. So I can fix it. So yeah, eyedropper tool. Get the white the white color, and then I can just basically get rid of any mistakes there. Go right there. Yeah, get rid of any mistakes there. Then I can switch back over to the gray color and get any mistakes over here. So yeah, basically it was just like, yeah, that Murray really got invited to the Murray Show and was just like, yeah, Murray Show. I get legitimately, after his comedy set, he was being made fun of, but then he was invited to the Murray Show to hang out. And he's like, oh, yeah, and got invited to it, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is super cool. And he's in full makeup and everything, and I'm looking at that like, okay, he's in full makeup, he's fully basically Joker, and there's this clown revolution happening, and it's really cool to see that. Then he's like, basically, planning on killing himself on TV, but then he sees the guy, the Murray, making fun of him. So he's like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something else. So then you see him freaking out and getting angry while trying to do his jokes and getting made fun of more. And eventually gets to the point where he's like, oh, knock. He's like, oh, I got my book. Knock. He's like, knock. You need a book for that? He's like, well, who's they? I was like, what happens when you take someone? Oh yeah. I was like, what happens when you, or something like that? It's like, what happens when you take someone who's just trying to make his way through, and you write him down? Put him in society and write them down all the time. It stomps all over him, man. I was like, I was just like, yeah. You get exactly what you're getting. Shoots that dude. I'm like, dang. You get exactly what you're getting. And it's like, yeah, that's definitely some Joker stuff right there. Yeah, he's just freaking out, and he decides to just shoot the dude. He makes the wrong choice again. That's his deal. He's making the wrong choice. I really got to work on that, but that's okay. She'll do for now. Work on those legs. But yeah, I got to work on that. But I'll get it going. Yeah. So, we'll figure it out. But yeah. So yeah, that was definitely a tough movie because then it's a lot of freaking out, a lot of stuff. The worst thing about the movie would have to have been trying to tack things on, because it was like you had, of course, Thomas Wayne's in there, Bruce Wayne's in there, a little Bruce Wayne's in there, and it's like, okay, we're hanging out. They're hanging out, they're having a little fun, but then it's like you have during the riot, they tack on Bruce parent, Bruce and his parents coming out of the theater, and Bruce's parents getting shot, and I'm like, what? Looking at that like, oh, going like, okay, that can happen, that can totally happen. But you could have done a better job than that. What if it was the riot and then you see people chasing them? They run and they're caught in an alley and then they get killed. Because of the riot. Not just because, not say they weren't shot. Say they were in the riot. There was a riot and they were like attacked and killed because of the riot. And then Bruce was able to get away. And then he comes up, finds them dead. Figuring that out, making it different than all the other origin stories would have been way better than what they did. And he even had the pearl necklace again. And I'm like, man, come on. Again, say he grabs the pearl necklace and pulls the pearls off. And while trying to grab that pearl necklace, she tries to resist. Martha Kent tries to resist. No, Wayne tries to resist, and is shot. That makes more sense than what happened there. Oh yeah, crap! I gotta get this last bit. Eyedropper tool. But yeah, overall the movie is a crazy movie that while it's definitely showing off a dude making the wrong choices in life, it also shows how other people making the wrong choices in life. Basically showing off the what's it called? How crazy society can get. And it's just like, what the heck, You could have helped more. Why'd you make this decision? Why'd you decide? Hey, I'm gonna, just get out. It's like, who cares about this guy? Just going through. I'm just gonna get push him away. Man. I'm gonna just get out of here. Shoot, get out the way. Like, oh, and he's like, oh, and that's one of those things that just ticks him off more. And he's like, I hate this. They hate these people. I hate this. That's not good. Why you go for that? And actually attacking him. That's wrong. That was the wrong choice. So many different things. But the movie does make you think. But then I watched, after that, I watched Katsune talking about, she's trans now. I'm like that. I'm like, no, you're not. no, you are trying to find out what's going wrong with you. And that's not it. That's not it. What's wrong with you is fear. Like with everybody, we have to resist fear, trust God and stuff. People don't like that, and also especially her, because she's talking about how God, the Bible says that she is an abomination, that she has sinned, and then what she feels are bad feelings, and that makes her an abomination. I'm like, okay, yes, feeling those feelings are bad feelings. You shouldn't be feeling it. If you feel them, you should resist them. But people forgot. So apparently, she doesn't mention that people said that that the Bible says all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So expect it as. So I'm like, yeah, that's the issue. That Christian. That's why I made that video. We messed up because it's like OC Shar, block .pcx. That's why I made that video, because basically I was trying to say, yeah, Christians messed up when we basically were saying, hey, that's a bad feeling, that's bad stuff. You're bad. You sinned. You're sin. That's sin right there. You're a sinner. They should have said we're all sinners. Yes, they didn't talk about the grace of God. By grace through faith, and so no man can boast. It's not men's works. It's allowing God. It's basically receiving God's gift of salvation, following His ways. Except that's the issue. And then I was like, yeah, murder is not, then it's like I watched the Harriet Tubman movie, like, oh yeah, okay, so murder is definitely not the way. Figure fix your problems. Transitioning is definitely not the way to fix your problems. No. And she's like, listen to God. He helped me. I'm like, yes, yeah. Listening to God, trusting God is the way. Yes. The problem is that is tough to do. Sometimes it's tough to do sometimes because horrible, objective things can happen. Thankfully, in the Harry Potter movie, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but yeah, it was still pretty bad. So no, yeah, it's one of those ones. It's like, yeah, which ones can I show to my mom? I can't show that one. No, I can't show Joker. I can't show that one. So no, but yeah, still, there was some cool stuff in there. I didn't know that she was actually helped out in the Civil War. That was cool. That was really cool. History. That's nice. Export. So yeah, interesting stuff. Let's continue on. So yeah, that is how you basically can basically cut and paste the character into their own animation frame. Zoom tool, then I can like zoom out because I made her larger, made it zoomed in so I can actually color her properly. And this is probably her normal size. Maybe that's normal size. I don't know exactly, but whatever the case is, let's X out. Discard the changes. Alright, so now I got all these things. I gotta basically go through all these. Now I could use the paint bucket tool. The problem with the paint bucket tool is that by using the paint bucket tool, you can, if you do the wrong color or do the right color, you can basically get rid of the line, the black line here. You know, you get rid of that black line, then that can be a problem because then it doesn't look right. You know, so yeah, watch out for that. Yeah, that's what I found out. So yeah, sometimes it's like you can tell something's up when you use the paint bucket tool, and the color bleeds from the square into the character or the shape you want to have. So it's like, what the heck, It's like, so the paint bucket tool doesn't work so well for things like this. You gotta use something else. You gotta just do it the old-fashioned way. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube Video and Art. I'm gonna work with some Star Wars parts, make that work, and try to watch some more movies and talk about those and continue to fight against stuff that goes, that according to the Bible is considered sin. So let's go. See you next time. But speak the truth in love. They spoke the truth to Katoon, but not the love. So she's like, "No, I don't like you guys. I'm gonna do this my way." I'm like, "Oh, that's not a good idea." No. So see you guys next time.